Welcome to this episode of Moving Forward Leadership. Stick around and learn how to achieve, excel, and become a leader that people willingly follow. Lead, don't boss. And now, here's the host of our show, Chief Leadership Officer, Scott McCarthy.
Yes, it is your Chief Leadership Officer, Scott McCarthy, and welcome to your Monday Leadership Minute, where we get raw, we get gritty, we get to the point. And if you're looking for a longer show, though, if you're looking for more of an interview style, don't worry, I got you covered there as well. Those get released on Wednesday. And this week, we will be talking to a gentleman by the name of Brent Magnuson. And keeping with the theme of the past couple weeks, we will be diving into how you can develop yourself and how you can push yourself harder forward, and the importance of routines and all those good things. So be on the lookout for that. And in line with that theme, today's Monday Leadership Minute, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you straight up to your face, are you tired of failing yet? How many years in a row have you set around this time of year some New Year's resolutions, some goals for the year, some things you'd like to accomplish, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. But how many times have you set these things only to wind up failing hard, failing within the first 2 months, and failing and just quitting? How many times has that been? Probably too many, right? And the fact of the matter is, it happens to all of us, but we need to adjust. We need to change our mindset. We need to begin believing in ourselves as leaders that we can do this. And most importantly, it is the right thing to do. Developing ourselves as leaders is crucial for team success. You need to stop pushing everyone up, but instead look at it from pulling everyone up. That is what we do as leaders. We pull people up to our level. But if we're not taking care of ourselves, if we are not developing ourselves, if we're not crushing those goals that we as leaders set out and set for ourselves, then we're not going to be able to pull people up. You will not have the strength to pull people up. So what happens? Well, people look elsewhere. They go elsewhere. And then suddenly, one of two things occur. Three things, actually. One, your organization stagnates completely. Boom, done, stagnates. And we all know what happens to organizations, especially businesses, for all you business owners out there, which stagnate, right? If you're not growing, you're dying. So if your people aren't developing themselves because they don't see you as the leader developing yourself because you're not setting the example, everyone stagnates, the organization stagnates, therefore it dies. That's possibility one. Possibility two is that they go elsewhere. They see that there's no room for growth there. There is no growth mindset. There is nothing else out of your organization that inspires them to continue to work where they are. So they'll go elsewhere. They'll find new challenges elsewhere. They'll find new opportunities elsewhere. Yes, some will do that regardless. Got it. Doesn't matter. But when all suddenly it's like mass exodus out of your organization, you feel like you have a revolving door of people going out and people coming in, then you need to look at it and look at whether or not your people are being challenged and whether or not they see you setting an example of reaching new heights. And then the final possibility is that they simply pass you. Maybe you're in a large organization, multinational corporation, and suddenly you don't get a promotion. And then suddenly one of your subordinates becomes one of your peers. And then in record time, they become your superior. You see, that is absolutely a possibility. And I've seen it happen. So my question to you is, are you tired of failing? Are you tired of not achieving these things? Then if you are, reach out. Let's do something about it. That's all I got for this week, folks. Happy New Year to all of you out there listening. This gets launched right before New Year's, so it's so great. Thankfully, 2020 is done. But you know what? I did my review, and yes, I failed at some things, but you know what? I crushed a whole lot of other things as well. And I am not allowing the COVID pandemic to be an excuse. Holding myself to account. So this year, 2021, I'm going after it. The question is, are you coming with me or not? Take care as always, and remember, lead, don't boss. Take care now.